I should probably mention that I am like hella awkward and that I swear like a sailor. So I'm recording this in my car right now because it is like 8:25 on a Saturday morning and Jordan is still sleeping, and I didn't want to be like talking and then have the dog start barking and wake him up. So I'm on my way to see my coach and go to one of her posing classes. I'm in my off season right now, but I have her suit that I want to get back to her, and I also just honestly really love her. Danica is just like such a good human, and so I just want to see her because who knows when I'll get to see her again. And then I am off to breakfast with Jordan. We're gonna go to one of our favorite places. It's called Maxie's. There's almost always a wait, but it is totally worth it if you are in this part of the state. Like, go to Maxie's. The food is bomb. It is cheap and just so delicious, and it's like unlimited amounts of coffee, and your girl loves coffee almost as much as she loves peanut butter. So it's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna hit legs afterwards. I'm gonna put all that good food hopefully into the booty. Let's be real here. That's, you know, that is the goal nowadays. So see you guys later. Alright, so I went to posing class as promised. It was really good to see my coach. Kind of discussed how we're going to approach my reverse for the next few weeks while I'm traveling. So kind of have a plan in place. Went to brunch with Jordan and it was so good. I got a 3-egg omelet. There was some cheese and veggies in there. Sweet potato home fries, bomb, and gluten-free toast on the side. I'm really like working on being more intuitive now that I'm not in prep, and there was a part of me that was like, yeah, I could definitely eat all of this food, but then like the smart part of me came in and was like, don't do it. Like, yes you can, but you're not gonna feel good afterwards. So really just practicing on like honing in and focusing on what my body wants and needs. So I probably ate like 3/4 of my omelet. I ate all the home fries, obviously. And just 1 slice of toast. Had like 2.5 cups of coffee, which isn't really conducive to me cutting back on caffeine, but it was like bottomless coffee and it was just there, and I was at brunch, so it seemed like a good idea. So no pre-workout, just BCAAs. While I lift, it's lemonade flavored, so hopefully it's good. Sometimes BCAAs are kind of hit or miss, so I'll let you guys know. I'm off to hit legs now. And alright, so just got done with my lift, which felt so good. I hit glutes and hammies, and it was like honestly the best lift I've had in so long. I think part of it was just feeling better because I talked to my coach this morning and kind of made a game plan for the next few weeks while I'm traveling, and then just kind of how to structure my workouts when I get home just to work towards my goals. And I also ate a bomb meal, and it's a beautiful day, and I'm just in such a good mood, and it was like I went heavier than I have in a long time. I mean, part of that was being in prep, and it's not like I'm eating a ton yet, but I just like mentally felt so good and confident and strong, and just like I can't even describe it. Just my lift felt so good. I had mentioned before I went in that I was trying new lemonade flavored BCAAs. I will say they're not bad, but they were definitely sweeter than I anticipated them being. I was hoping they'd be like a little more tangy, like honestly like Crystal Light lemonade flavor. So a little too sweet for my liking. I mean, I'll still drink them, they're not bad, but I don't know that I think they're good enough that I would recommend them to you guys. It's almost 4 o'clock. Not really hungry yet, so I'm gonna go home and shower, and I've got a paper to work on. And alright, I am showered. My paper is finally done. It's like just such a mental relief to be done with my rough draft. I was actually over on the page limit, which literally never happens to me. I'm almost always like right where I need to be. So I actually had to take a lot of stuff out, which was hard for me because I wrote it on adolescent obesity, which is like such an easy topic to write about. So that was like a little bit stressful, but I'm going to do a final read over on it probably on Tuesday, just so that way it's like out of the way before I leave on my trip Wednesday. I'm making some dinner right now, which I will show you guys. I am like the queen of just like throwing random things together and calling it a meal. So I've got rice cauliflower, some sweet potato, zucchini, spinach, and chicken breast, and bell pepper cooking up in there. And I put turmeric in it. Turmeric, however you say it. Usually my food looks pretty orange, but you can't really tell this time. And then I'm gonna throw a tablespoon of this in there. I personally like warm hummus. I think it like mixes into your food nicely, kind of blends all together. And then I'm going to put some of this on top. This is my go-to bomb.com deliciousness. It's good on everything. Started eating it on prep last year and I have never looked back. I just realized I'm like really freaking tired and I'm looking pretty haggard. But this is like my normal look on my days off. Like, I've always got 1.5 million things to do and I'm always tired, and this is what I usually look like, so even in good lighting. So I guess get used to it. Sorry ahead of time. Hope you don't, watch for my good looks. It is beautiful outside. It's like 70 something and sunny, and I feel like I've been pretty cooped up inside all day. So I think I might go out and eat on my porch and enjoy this weather a little bit. Alright, so I'm about to make my last meal of the day. It's one of those things that like everybody that's like fitness and their mother makes nowadays, but I get a lot of questions about it on Instagram and stuff. So I figured I might as well show you guys how I make it. Sorry for the bad angles. I clearly am still learning. So I will take you guys through it and show you how I make it. So I'm going to I've got a Ninja, and that's what I'm going to be using. I've got 100 grams of frozen strawberries that I pre-measured and froze. Frozen is key because it makes it come out fluffier and just more delicious. So I'm gonna do 100 grams of those. And then do whatever kind of milk you want to do. I'm gonna do the Silk Cashew unsweetened, a cup of that. You can do, whatever is to your liking. And then I've discovered that one of the secret ingredients to this coming out well is a dash of baking powder. I used to do xanthan gum, and I noticed that it kind of bothered my stomach, like it made me super bloated. But a little, just like a little tiny bit, like, I don't even know, that's like nothing. Makes a huge difference. It also helps like make it more fluffy and thick. I currently am a big fan of PE Science, so that is the protein I've been using. The peanut butter cookie flavor is really good, but I think I'm gonna switch it up and I'm going to do, I don't know, let me look. I'm gonna do the cookies and cream. So you can do however much or however little you want. A serving is 32 grams, and that's 1.5 fat, 1 carb, and 24 protein. I'm going to do 30 grams. I could just do the whole serving, but for whatever reason, I put in my MyFitnessPal 30 grams. So I'm just gonna measure it out. I mean, like literally like those 2 grams would not make a difference, but that's what I put, so that's what I'm gonna have. And then basically you just put a shit ton of ice in it. So I'll do that and I'll blend it up. My Ninja is kind of loud, so I don't want to make you guys listen to that. And then depending on what I have left for macros, I like to put like either cereal or almonds or mini gluten-free pretzels, something like that's like a treat in there. I don't really have much left for carbs to work with. So I'm just gonna put a tablespoon of this, the Earth Balance coconut peanut butter. Is so freaking good. If you've never had this and you've never had this in your life, you need to find some now. The only grocery store I know of around here that carries it is Hannaford. But it's bomb. Like, it is so good. It tastes coconutty, which I like. Makes you feel it's like kind of tropical. Anyway, I will show you the finished product. Alright, so this is what the finished product looks like. It comes out super thick and creamy, like actual ice cream. Oh, it's so good. I eat it out of a Tupperware because you get so much from it. So, I have to work tomorrow, which means getting up at 5:15. It's going to be a long day. So I'm going to put this, I put this into a Tupperware because it comes out being so much. So I'm going to put this in there, throw some of that coconut peanut butter on it, and then probably just watch some TV and go to bed. This is day 1 for me. Let me know what you liked, what you want to see, what you don't want to see. You know, I'm doing this partially for myself, but I'm also doing it for you guys. This just seems like a interesting new like mode of communicating and teaching and just meeting people. So anything you want to see, please let me know. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Shit, you could even subscribe to me. This could be a thing, all right? Thank you so much for watching this and for putting up with my weirdness and trying to figure this shit out. And I'll see you guys in the next one.